Welcome back, guys. When last we left our little townsfolk here, they were building a slaughterhouse of death, and that was alright by me. We had some land being put in for our pear farm, so that we can have some pear trees. We put in our flowers, and we were mining some ground underneath with which we could build some zones for personal rooms. And so because I said I was going to do so, we're going to do so. So what we want to do here is I want to make sure I got enough room here to put each of these personal rooms in here. And they go in like that. And we're going to end up putting in 12 of these guys. And the reason for 12 is primarily so that because we've got 11 people right now that we can have in our township, and we want to drag in one more person. That's just so that we got that a little bit of extra manpower and a little bit of extra hand when it comes to all of the things that they are doing. So as you can see, they're already using these zones. That young lady just come running downstairs, and who is that? That's Maria de Monluc. And I'm probably butchering these names. Somebody French is probably going, "Oh my God, what is he doing?" Okay, so what we're doing here is we have put in a bunch of private rooms. We don't need beds just yet. We're not going to need them just yet. It just gives them somewhere to go when they want to. So we are going to chop down some trees. Basically, we're going to chop down all of those trees that we just harvested. And the reason for this is pretty straightforward, guys. We need somewhere to build our little township, and all these trees are in our way. And it comes in super handy if we're not. As you notice, these guys are still steadily building away at our slaughterhouse. All the farms appear to be turned on. And actually, that reminds me, turn off all the chickens and the badgers at this point in time, because we probably won't be needing those for a while. Badgers are useful for the badger skins, and while the chickens, well, you can eat them later on, but for now, not as required. Okay, so we're going to cut all these and get rid of all of those little plants there, and then we'll be good to go. We'll be able to start building our farm. And there goes the last few pieces of that anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a wooden door and we're going to put it right there. That's so that the wooden door pretty much just means that if we want to throw somebody in there and lock the door, we can do. And they would be safe inside of this building while they were being invaded. Or at least until, you know, they were done with everybody else. It's a minor survival tactic. Doesn't always work. So there goes the door, and you'll see the roof go on. Cha-chunk. So there we go. Now, in order for us to be able to see through these buildings, we can actually press the control key, and it will take that roof away, make it transparent. So we're going to leave that going on so you guys can see what's going on. Plus it gives me the ability to kind of, you know, mouse through and see what's going on here. And what we're probably going to end up doing really soon, guys, is putting in that that fence that I was talking about, so that we are just a little bit protected, because currently we are not. It's very simple. We're just taking a wooden wall like this, and we're just going to bring it all the way down. We'll say to there. Now they're going to basically just go along here, build that wall all the way along there, And anything that spawns behind here will have to take a nice long trek to get to us. And you can see them starting to build that now, which is working out really, really, really well. So, we'll leave them be for that one for the meantime. They've got their apple trees put in and in place. And so what we'll do is we'll get our pear trees going here. There's probably likely going to be very few situations where we require the pears, since we're going to primarily use apples for everything, but they could come in handy. And as I said, you never ever ever have to worry about food once you've got it set up. We'll just get rid of this little island in the sun here, because we don't really need any islands. And because we're probably going to end up wanting to clear a little bit more of that out, primarily so that we can get that coal. I'm going to go down here like this, and we're going to extend this out just a few more. So I mean that everybody that's not currently working will come flying down here in a minute and start doing some mining, which would be great because we desperately do need to get to that coal. And we are quite a way away, as you can see. The coal will be in this area here, which we are nowhere near at this particular point in time, but the coal will become important to us, so we might as well grab it now while we have the opportunity to. So guys, they have plenty of tasks that they're achieving here, and I'm guessing, oh, that's Godiva with her, wasn't it? Yeah. Helen Revere, no. And all these people, and I don't know their names yet. I'll have to learn them eventually. Where's our warrior here? She's hiding in the trees. We don't know why. Sure, she will probably eventually come up with some good reason as to why she's hiding in the trees. It's most likely food related. It usually is in this game. So we're going to leave it there, guys, and we will see you next episode. What these guys will do is they'll come in here, they'll kind of line themselves up, and then they'll make a little camp here of sorts.